Hi, my name's John Harding, and in this YouTube we're going to visit Samarkand in Uzbekistan. This is one of the ancient cities of the Silk Road. This statue is of Ulug Beg. He was a grandson of Timur or Tamerlane. Ulug Beg means great ruler. Initially he was made the governor of Samarkand in 1409, but in 1411 he became the ruler of much of Lower Central Asia, including Western Uzbekistan. He's best known as an astronomer. In 1421 he built this enormous observatory, which was originally 3 stories high, as shown in this model here. Today, however, only one floor, the ground floor, survives, and the underground component, which is the sextant, which is 36 metres in radius. At the time when it was constructed, this was the most famous observatory in the Islamic world, and Ulug Beg catalogued over 1,018 stars. This is the mausoleum of the Turco-Mongol conqueror Timur. Gur-i-Amir means tomb of the king. The octahedral building is crowned by an azure fluted dome, which is recognised as an exceptional piece of architecture. The building itself was begun in 1403 and was intended for Timur's heir and grandson Muhammad Sultan. However, Timur himself died in 1405 while in campaign to China, and he's buried there here. And in fact, this has become a mausoleum for the Timurid dynasty because Ulug Beg completed the work and was buried here as well. Timur is under the dark coffin made of solid jade on the left-hand side. We've now driven over to the other side of Samarkand, and this is Shah-i-Zinda, which means living king. This name was associated with a cousin of Muhammad who was buried here. The necropolis has been formed over 8 centuries, from the 11th to the 19th century. And buried here in the main mausoleums are Timur's relatives, senior military, and clergy and aristocracy of the Timurid Empire. We've now driven back to the centre of Samarkand, and this is the Registan, the historic centre of Samarkand and the heart of the Timurid Empire. These buildings here are World UNESCO site buildings. The Registan itself means sandy place or desert, and it was a public square where royal proclamations were made, and it's surrounded by these 3 madrassas or Islamic schools. The left-hand madrasa was constructed by Ulug Beg. The mosaic above the entrance is decorated in geometrical stylized ornaments, while in the inner courtyard included a mosque, lecture rooms and student dormitory cells. In the 15th century, this was considered one of the best clergy universities in the Muslim Orient. On the right-hand madras, sheer door, the entrance tiles are decorated by tigers. This madras focused on the study of the Quran. The third madras, or gilded madras, in the centre of the Registan, includes the Grand Mosque. The mosque has spectacular gilded work and yet another stunning ceiling. It's well worth coming back to the Registan Square at night, because at 8 p.m. there's a free light and music show every night. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this short YouTube on Samarkand. It's a really interesting place and really well worth visiting. If you've enjoyed this show, then you can have a look at other YouTubes from my travels on the channel below.